What's up, everybody? It's day 49, I believe, of the 60-day challenge, and today we are challenged with recreating a famous painting or a famous sculpture. And what I have decided to do is I'm going to recreate a famous sculpture, and the sculpture that I have selected is the discus thrower. Discobolus. I don't know how to pronounce that, but translates to the discus thrower, and it's my understanding that the original Greek version was freestanding. I mean, it had a base to it, but the thing about the Greek sculptures is that they figured out how to uh, design a sculpture so that it could stand on its own without any additional supports. The Romans later on came back and did a bunch of copies of those, recreated ancient Greek sculptures, but they were unable to figure out how to get them to stand freely. So the original Greek sculpture is unfortunately lost to time. However, Roman copies of it exist, and all the Roman copies have some variation of a stone pedestal to which the leg is attached to it for additional support. I could go either way and sculpt it without the support and go with the Greek version, or I could do the Roman version. But yeah, I just like the form. I actually really wanted to sculpt Nike, which is the goddess Nike, but the famous statue is missing its arms and its head, and I don't feel like with the Astroneer, the voxels, I don't feel like I'd be able to get enough surface definition on it, and it would just sort of look like a big blob with some wings on it. But the discus thrower, I don't have to worry about surface definition because I feel like the gesture of the character is going to define it enough. And I believe I already have some kind of white-ish color. Yeah, I have a couple of them. I think this one's definitely like a light blue, which I think is on top of this. Yeah, I think that one is actually this color, which might work better, I think, because the whites are kind of hard to see. They absorb a lot of light and sort of have a glowing quality to them. They don't glow per se, but if you shine light on them, it all just sort of turns white. So I think I might go with this one, or I may just stick with the gray. The gray would work well, I think, because it has a nice stone look to it. So we'll see. I need canisters. And I don't think I'm going to make it too large. I might end up making it large enough to need some kind of scaffolding around it, but I don't think I'm going to make it like as big as like my Christmas tree was back in December. Maybe about half that height. So maybe, let's see, maybe as tall as my MLK painting. That seems like a reasonable height. And my concern is, will it render? And I believe when I had this scaffolding built over here so that I could get my screenshots, I believe it all stayed rendered. So, and it seems to all be rendered here. It may be difficult for you to see on YouTube, but yeah, I can see that it's all rendered even at this distance. So I think that's a good height. So it's actually about the same height as the house. But I think I'm actually going to build out this way this time. Let's see. Do I maybe want to build straight out from here? Yeah, I think I'll build out from this way. I think I might actually center it on the forest here. Or try to center it. But we'll see how it goes. It should be fairly straightforward. Just going to be a lot of adding material, taking away material, pushing and pulling, that kind of stuff. Just until the shapes start forming correctly, and we'll see how it goes. Let's jump to a time lapse. Alrighty, well there he is. There is the discus thrower. I didn't exactly plan out the placement too well. This is probably the ideal position to view him from, but I got stuff in the way. Ah, let's see. There we go. There we go. So there he is. That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. I think I am going to just leave him gray like that. So I think, especially with the clouds in the background and the lighter sky, I think he's going to be kind of difficult to see if I were to make him any color lighter than what he is. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave him there and call this one done. And anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later.